Hey all, welcome to my channel. This is Raquel again. For the few of you that have been seeing me, you know that I have braces and I was doing updates on my braces and how it's going. The main reason why I got braces was because of my gaps that I had in my teeth, and that was pretty much what the problem was. It was mainly for gaps and because I just wanted to have a nice smile. And I am a real estate agent, so I feel that it's very important for me to always be smiling and socializing and meeting people. And I always felt insecure about my smile. So I decided to take action at 29 years old, and I went ahead one day and got braces. So I've had braces now for 7 months. About 2 months into having my braces, found out that I was pregnant. Yay! So I guess you could say it was kind of planned, but didn't know it would happen so soon. So at first it was a little bit of a challenge to have braces, getting used to them, and now having to deal with my pregnancy, morning sickness, and things like that. So while being pregnant and having my braces, I did notice that my gums were more tender. I was bleeding more, which my dentist warned me about. And but other than that, it hasn't been too hard. It's honestly been okay. It's not crazy. So for you moms that or girls that are also pregnant and have braces or just got braces, don't worry. Honestly, it's the same. I mean, if you have morning sickness and gotta throw up, you just gotta make sure that you're brushing, that you're maintaining your hygiene, that you're cleaning your mouth and you're flossing and doing all of that, because if you're not and you are vomiting, things like that, it could end up in getting other things in your mouth. So that's the only thing I've noticed is having tender gums. I'm sorry guys, I'm reading off because I don't want to lose track and I don't want to ramble. So I was organized and I have a list of things that I want to talk about: my braces update and my pregnancy update. So I do stay away from hard foods. I try not to eat nuts. I was eating like walnuts and cashews and things like that before I got pregnant or before I had braces, but now I kind of nitpick what I'm gonna eat. I still eat whatever I want, but I always have to think about it. Is it gonna be worth it at the end of the day to feel all of these things in my mouth, or should I just skip it and not even deal with it? That's kind of the way I think about it. Sorry guys, this is part of my pregnancy. I have been getting tired faster lately, so excuse my heavy breathing. I'm totally fine, I promise. But so I was staying away from cashews, nuts, anything like that, anything hard. Steak, I have significantly lowered my steak or meat intake. I still eat chicken, I still eat pasta, but I just have to be really careful. Like, having shredded chicken is very hard for your teeth when you have braces. Another thing is mangoes. I love mangoes, but it's one of the hardest things to eat. It's good, it's easy to eat, but at the end, once you're done eating it, you can feel like the hairs from the mango or the pulp or whatever. You can feel it in your teeth, and it's one of those things you have to think about. Do you really want to eat that and deal with all of the stuff that comes after? Because it is going to be a pain in the butt to get it out of your mouth, I'm telling you. And I always make sure to carry this brush picks that look just like this. This is what it is, and these things are really helpful, because the dentist always told me make sure you're flossing, and I do floss. I make sure to floss like my end teeth, but even flossing can get really hard because of your braces. So what I do is I went to the store and I was looking at different things that could help me keep my teeth cleaned, and I found this. So this was only less than $3, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So right here, as you can see, it's like a little brush, a little tiny brush. And then right here, it looks like a little toothpick type thing. Sorry guys, that's my son in the back, my 10-year-old. So that's what it looks like. And it's pretty cool because you can use this to like pick the hard areas. You just have to be careful because if you have sensitive gums, you're most likely gonna bleed like I did. And then I like the brush part because it makes it easier. So that's what I use to keep my teeth clean, you guys. I'm gonna move on to my pregnancy update. And as I mentioned, I found out I was pregnant about 2 months into my braces, and I did not know how it was gonna be. I didn't know what to expect, but honestly, it has not been as bad as I thought. Okay. Jesus Christ, come here. Need water break, guys. I have a 10-year-old. I have a 10-year-old son. I'm a real estate agent, 29 years old. I have not been pregnant in 10 years. So basically, this is like starting over. And I'm having a little girl. So I'm so excited because it's gonna be a little mini me, and I just cannot wait. I am experiencing all of these new things, and it definitely is true what they say, that every pregnancy is different. Because with my son, he's 10 years old now, but with my son, I had the worst morning sickness. I was throwing up. I couldn't eat. I lost so much weight that my doctor even got on me, like, hey, you need to gain weight, just all kinds of things. It was a very healthy pregnancy still, but just with the weight part, it was a struggle because everything I ate, I would vomit. And it was like, it was morning, whenever. It didn't, I don't know what was that. But anyway, it lasted for like over 4 months. I gained a total of about 12 pounds my whole pregnancy with my first. Now, I'm having a girl, and it's just been different the whole time. I did have morning sickness the first 2 months of my pregnancy. I had a very sensitive smell. It was very hard at first, like those first 2 months. But one day I woke up and it's like everything just went away. Magically just went away. I was fine, and I didn't have any morning sickness ever since. Now, fast forward to my 25 weeks, which is where I'm at right now, I've already gained 16 pounds. That's crazy. I do feel like I eat almost the same. I don't eat too crazy. I know a lot of pregnant women, they use this time to kind of just eat whatever they want and things like that. Unfortunately, I cannot seem to think that way because I've always stayed pretty healthy, and I've always worked out. I've always gone to the gym. I've always watched what I'm eating. Not to say I don't eat the stuff that I like. I do love hot Cheetos. I like Coke here and there. So, but it's just, I'm more watchful of those things than I only have it here and there. And so now, with this pregnancy, I've had more craving for sweets, but that's about it. I don't really have that much cravings. I just had my 25-week checkup, and everything went great. So what to expect? Honestly, it was just a basic. Every 4 weeks I was going every 4 weeks to check the baby's heartbeat, to make sure everything was good, to express any concerns I might be having. And I actually was having a few concerns, one being that the baby is not very active. She doesn't move that often. I mean, she does, but I don't really know when. Like, she just moves whenever. But it's nothing crazy. It's like for a little bit. It's like she changes her position or something, and then she's done for the day. So I expressed that concern, but the doctor said it's completely normal, not to worry, that I'm gonna start timing it more once my 28 weeks come along. And I'm also going back in 3 weeks for my next appointment, which they're gonna be doing some kind of glucose testing. They're gonna make me drink this nasty thing, I guess. And they're gonna check a few other things just to make sure that my blood work and everything is okay for the baby. My placenta, guys, is posterior. The vitamins that I'm taking are, I was very sensitive to vitamins before, and I think it's because of the iron. So I'm taking this ones, and these ones are called Vita Fusion. I got this at Walmart, like 13 bucks, I think. But what I like about these ones is that they're so gentle on my stomach. But these ones have no iron, so make sure that if you have anemia or anything like that, that you check with your doctor, because they might want you taking one that has iron. But the iron was making my stomach, giving me heartburn. It was making me more nauseous, and so I switched to this. It was okay with my doctor, and I'm almost out of it. As you can see, I only have like maybe like 3 more days. So I gotta go get a new one, but I strongly recommend this one if you're okay, if you're healthy, you're not insufficient enough on things. Strongly recommend this because it's very gentle. Another thing I recommend is using a stretch mark cream, because I don't have that much stretch marks right now, and I didn't get them with my first, but I know stretch marks are genetic. So nothing wrong with stretch marks, honestly. I'm not against them. We get tattoos all the time. Stretch mark is like a life tattoo, a sweet tattoo that you take forever. So I understand, but if you don't want stretch marks, use this, guys. And I apply this in the morning, and I apply it before bedtime now, because I have noticed I've been getting a little more itchy around those areas. And I apply this on my breast, like right here, my belly. I've been waking up at 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, feeling really hungry, and my go-to food has been like peanut butter and jelly toast. That's the quickest thing I can eat, and then go back to bed. But yeah, I noticed the baby's a little more active during the nighttime. And like I mentioned, I am a real estate agent. My pregnancy has been very healthy so far, and I hope that it stays this way. I have not picked out a name yet. My husband and I have not picked out a name yet. There's just so many, and we want to stay with like a short, sweet name. Oh, real quick, let me show you something that you'll love if you don't have it yet. This right here, you guys see this? So that pink thing is my big pregnancy pillow. That is one of the comfiest things ever. My husband bought it for me on Amazon, and I strongly recommend it. If you're pregnant, you definitely need one of those. It was starting to get uncomfortable to sleep at night now. So then I went and I got this other little pillow like this. So with this one, I can use it to sleep sideways, and I just put it in between my legs like this. Sorry guys. Go like this when I'm sleeping, and I sleep on my side. And I love this thing because you can use it different ways too. You can use it to rest your foot on there, put it in between your legs, use it as a back pillow. There's many different ways you can use it. So definitely recommend it. Aside of that, you guys, I feel like my hair has been, I haven't not done anything to my hair today. My nails are growing really fast. My breasts are getting bigger, or they have been bigger, and not mad about that. And this is my baby bump. So this is my 25-week baby bump. And I love this shirt. See? I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below to let me know what else you would like to see from me. I will be posting more, I promise. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.